hello Sagittarius, my fellow Sagittarians. I hope you are all well. Welcome to your August reading. What I do usually is I'll have a look at your career, your health, your love life and your wealth, okay, for the month ahead. So without further ado, we'll just get started. This one wanted to come out, this two wanted to come out, right, two already, right, that was before we'd even get started. Right, so career, health, love and wealth. Career, health, love and wealth for Sagittarius, please. Career, health, love, wealth. I hope you are all doing okay. Love and wealth. Now, sometimes I get specific messages, okay, and what I do is I just take the messages because they're obviously for people who may be watching this, or people who watch this who know people, okay. But what I usually do is if I take the messages, I'll draw an extra 3 cards for, you know, the rest of you, okay. This might not resonate with everyone, okay, because obviously it's a general reading. So that's what I usually do. Please ignore the trains, okay. There will be trains past because I live near a busy railway line. I live just along the road from the railway station. And if I was to stop reading every time a train passed, I would never get anything done. So, career, health, love, wealth for Sagittarius, please. Alright, there we go. That one wanted to go there, so I'm just going to put it there, okay. Now, I don't traditionally read the cards, okay. I use them as a tool. I look at the pictures and I just see what comes to me and what I'm being told. Now, I've got quite a few spirit guides, but my spirit guide is Archangel Raphael. So that's who comes through. That's that one. Career, health. That one. We've got one for your love life and wealth. That one, please. Now, if I don't get the message, I'll pull another couple of cards until it comes through, okay. I'll just shuffle the card. Oh, well, this, your career must be quite, because that was 2 and then 2, but your career. But I think some people's careers are, oh, close this door because I've already been disturbed by the wee cat. Now, I know fellow Sagittarians are probably the, you know, the travellers of the zodiac. If you're anything like me, if you can't actually physically travel, you travel in your mind to places. So what I do is I'll just have a wee look at the cards and see what comes through, okay. This is your career. Gosh, that keeps coming out. Okay, right. Oh, right, okay, I get that right away. Right, okay. I'll hold them up here so that you can see them, right. For some of you, you're sitting, obviously, in lockdown. But I can see some of you have got a choice that you didn't think you had. There's so many offers coming of your career that you're not going to know which one to take. whether you stay in the job you're in or whether you move. And for some, I can see a move, people moving abroad, either broadening your horizons, I'm being told, or for some people you're going to have to move abroad for your career. Okay, and I get that as some people are walking away from a career, walking away from it. For some people, lockdown gave them time to think what they really wanted, and for some people have lost their jobs. This is coming through. I've said that I'll see as I do the, you know, like say for the month ahead, right? And you're not the only ones that have kind of had your career taken away from you. Okay, so you're not the only ones. But Sagittarius usually look on the bright side and look for opportunities. I'm a Sagittarian, right? So if you're anything like me, you don't dwell on it for too long, and then you'll go and look for opportunities. We're the type of people that we don't kind of sit back and wait for it to land in our laps. Okay, we know that that's not going to happen. Okay, we know that it's not going to happen. So see, I get that for some again. You're going to go to a different country. Do you know what? I think that's New Zealand. I'm getting told that somebody is contemplating going to New Zealand for a job. Can you elaborate that on that? Is it for somebody specific? I'm getting the name Melissa. Melissa. I'm getting told Melissa's thinking of leaving and going to New Zealand for a job. And she's to go. She's to go. She's not to look back, she's not to dwell on it, she's to go, because that's where she should be, and that's where her future is, I'm getting told. And I'm getting the impression that Melissa's quite young. She's not too young that, you know, like I say, she still needs her family, around her, but she can come back and forth. I get that, she's not too far. I think she's in Australia, and there's job opportunities. I would say that I'm being told that she's met somebody and she's to follow her heart. She's to follow her heart. Wow. So that was Melissa. So Melissa, if you're watching this, or if you know somebody that's in Australia that is been offered a job, and I think I'm getting a feeling that she's met somebody. Okay, right, I'm going to put this down here because this is definitely for Melissa. So if you're watching this, Melissa, and or anybody knows someone called Melissa, right, who is an Australian, she's in Australia, she is actually Australian, she's met somebody, but they're a way back. That I think this is to do with love as well, but it's the career is kind of a means to an end just now. You've not to feel guilty about it, okay, because it's your life, okay. And I get that as in, you know, like say, for some people who are walking away from your career, it's an absolute release for you. It's a release. It's a career that's kind of dragged you down. It's been dragging you down, and I get that as quite a lot of people have been in careers that's dragged them down. They're not in the career that they want to be in. They were the career that they needed to be in, kind of as in financially and stuff like that, okay. So that goes with that, and that's Melissa, okay. Right, so this is your health now. I'm just going to have a wee look. Oh, jeez, oh. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Right, for some of fellow Sagittarians, okay, this has came out, not this card, but it's came out a couple of times, right? Now, I know why it's coming out, because most of the people who have been in lockdown across the signs, are all coming to the time where they're actually starting to think of the finances, because it's possibly coming to a stop. So it's playing on your mind. I'm getting told it's playing on your mind, and there's stormy waters ahead with your health, because you're dwelling on it, and I can understand why. It's like stormy waters. I'm getting that as Wales, as in Wales the country down here. So, you know, it's not so much just Wales, it's everybody. So the stormy waters ahead, it's at a complete standstill, and you're starting to think now, my God, I'm going to have to pay these bills, I'm going to have to pay this mortgage, I'm going to have to, like, for America, find insurance, I'm going to have to, do you know what I mean? That's what's coming across. So it's playing on your mind now. And there's kind of, people are praying, people who are kind of religious and have faith have been praying all along, okay? Now, I don't want to be preaching, but I'm only going to tell you what I'm being told. The power of prayer goes a long, long way, okay? I'm going to pull another couple of cards for this, okay? Can you tell me what you mean? The power of prayer goes a long way. Right, okay, that one wants to come out. Right, and we'll just pull another one of these ones and see if we can just clarify what we mean. Okay. Okay, right, it's your perception, right? What you're perceiving is going to happen, right? Right, okay, it's your perception of it. And I'm being told that your perception's right, but we're the type of people, and Sagittarians, Saggies like myself, we face it. We face it head on, and I think this is what this is about, right? The storm's coming, and you know, like say, it's your perception of just how bad this storm's going to be. How bad is it going to be? How bad's the finances going to be? And even again, I'm getting that with some people's health as well. I'm getting mental health, but I'm getting physical health as well. And it's someone, I'm being told, in America who hasn't got enough insurance. I don't know anything about the American healthcare system, okay? But I'm being told it's somebody who doesn't have enough, or won't have, or doesn't think they've got enough health insurance. But not to worry, because it'll, you know, like I say, the power of prayer, you'll find your way through. You'll find your way through, okay? Okay, I do get it. It's someone has a heart problem, okay? Someone has a heart problem, okay? And it's all to do with, I would say somebody's had a heart attack, okay? And it's all to do with insurance, okay? But you'll find a way, okay? You'll find a way. This is your love life. Okay. Okay. I would say Sagittarians who are like, in a relationship, in, you know, like a marriage. I wouldn't say you sailed through this lockdown, because I'm getting Sagittarian women, right? Not so much Sagittarian men, but Sagittarian women, being locked down drove you crazy. And you drove your partner crazy because you couldn't get out. Because Sagittarians like to get out and about, like to go places. We're the travellers of the zodiac, okay? Because, there we go. I would say that I'm seeing that a world cruise had to be cancelled. A world cruise had to be cancelled, okay? And it was like a case of... I can't say it's been cancelled. I'm getting told it's been postponed. But it was kind of something that you were looking forward to. You had saved up all your... You know, saved up over all the years. You were looking forward to it. But it's not been cancelled. It's just been postponed. You will go. You will go on the world cruise, okay? But now you're thinking, thank God we didn't go, because of being in a confined space, okay, with this CV-19 kind of, you know, like say rife and raging around the world. But being cooped up, especially Sagittarians being cooped up, not being able to go anywhere, only being able to go to the shops. And even at that, it's just, it's driven your partner crazy because you couldn't get out. It's like being a child and being maybe grounded or something, and then being a child and being grounded when you're a Sagittarian must have been absolutely horrendous for parents, because your parents, if they were anything like mine, were like, just go out, just get out, go away and go out and come back when you're ready, you know, because obviously being cooped up, Sagittarius children being cooped up drive, you know, like say, especially if it's teenagers and they've been grounded, they drive their parents crazy, because they're the travellers and they're the kind of wanting to get out and about, and the explorers of the zodiac, okay, so that's that one. Yeah, I can get, that's like, it was like a kind of mystery whether you were going to actually, if you had lost all that money, and if you had, but whoever it is fighting with an insurance company, you and your partner, and then it's leading to fights in the house because you're trying to kind of recoup the money, and are kind of, the insurance company's no playing ball. I'm getting told they're no playing ball, so it's kind of causing friction in the house, right? Okay, that's another specific message, so I'm going to think me for other ones. Can you give me something for the rest of Sagittarians in love? Sagittarians in love, please. Sagittarians in love. Sagittarians in love, please. Sagittarians in love. Take that one. Sagittarians in love. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that wanted to come out again, so there we go. Sagittarians in love. Right, so we see what we've got. That's a woman come out again. Oh, us women, us Saggies must be causing havoc. They must be causing absolute havoc. Been cooped up with love lives. Gosh. I think we're not communicating. We're not communicating with our partners. Well, not we. I mean, in general, Sagittarius. And I think it's Sagittarian women that aren't communicating with their partners. It's as if their partner should know. You should know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. So that's Sagittarius and that's for partners, right? And I'm getting, it's as if Sagittarius is not communicating with a partner and a partner sitting there bewildered. As if, how, I can't read your mind, I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you mean when you're going in your great big huff, okay? When you're stomping off, when, you know, we're just, you know, like, I say we because I'm a Sagittarian and all, right? So it's a case of we're not communicating what it is we actually want. We're not communicating what it is we actually want. We, as in, it's as if you should know what I'm talking about. And it's as if, you know, it's like my partners are fighting against like a kind of losing battle, as if I'm not a mind reader but you're expecting me to be a mind reader. And it's causing, I wouldn't say it's causing like major arguments or anything, it's causing friction. It's causing friction. And the more stubborn the partner gets, you know, I mean, and it's not just like kind of men and women, it's like partnerships and relationships where one partner is a Sagittarian. It doesn't matter what sign of the zodiac that the other partner is, it doesn't matter. Sagittarians, your partner needs to be a mind reader. But they discovered that when we got together. They shouldn't have known. They should have known what Sagittarius was like. So that's that one. And wealth. Gosh, it's mostly women that's come out. I'm trying to get the message clear. Alright, okay, right, I get it now. Right, okay. The wealth is still there, okay? The wealth is still there. And I don't necessarily get money as well. Obviously the funds and the finances, they're all still relatively okay just now, okay? For most of us, right? For most of us. And I would say that's like the winter months. We're going to find ways of making money. We're going to be looking into how much is it going to, you know, because I can see possibly travel again, opening up again in the winter months, okay? So obviously, this, us Saggies are kind of thinking, oh yes, your beauty. Alright, okay, I get that. There's a renewal, right, but I'm getting, it's like to do with renewing your, it's like your finance, is this, I wouldn't say it's a loan, it's not a loan for the bank, it's like you've kind of borrowed money from a parent, right, and well, us being Sagittarian, right, we're renegotiating paying it back and renewing paying it back because it's going to take us a bit longer because of what's happened during this year, okay? But for most of us, the finances look okay. They look okay. So that's what I see for this month. So Melissa, you have to go, okay? You have to go and you've not to feel guilty, alright? So that's what I've seen, Saggies. apologies if I said we, but I'm included in this because I'm a Sagittarian. Okay, so some of this was for me as well, obviously, apart from this. Okay. So you've been watching the Third Eye Tarot. My name's Karen, and I'll be back next month. Thanks for watching.